This episode may contain spoilers, sensitive topics, and us laughing at our own jokes. So don't say we didn't warn you. Hey, what up, y'all? It's us. Listen, let's just get it out of the way, Rocio. We're not done with the book yet. We're reading History's All You Left Me. Are you done?
No. I just didn't know that you were going to call us out like that. I
figured we should just be honest with the people. We're not finished yet, y'all. We said the episode was going to be on the 5th, and what we're recording, what you're hearing right now, it will be the 5th. But this ain't the book. Honestly, we don't even want to give you a date for when the episode on History's All You Left Me. Is that what it's called? Yeah. And we're out of office. We'll let you know on social media when that episode's going to be released, because we don't know yet. We have to finish the book first, and then like do our little notes, and then so we decided to do this is going to be another epilogue episode. We're going to do we're drinking. We have wine. We both have wine created by Mr. Snoop Dogg himself. Snoopy, not sponsored, but
one day
we are interested.
Very. And
so we're going to take a couple Buzzfeed quizzes, okay? We're going to do a little Would You Rather, and we're going to drink some wine. So, Rocio, hey, how are you? What's going on?
I'm doing great. I'm still recovering from all the technical difficulties we just had.
Yeah, do you want to tell people what you did with your microphone?
I thought it was broken. I just didn't plug it in correctly to the computer, so I didn't. And then you couldn't see or hear me, just randomly. So I had to leave and come back. Then I was like, "Is it gonna?" Yeah. Y'all, it's never a dull time. We never have a smooth recording session, but here we are. All right, which one are we starting with? So this is how you're gonna get to know us, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, not that one though.
Well, you could always exit out, but
please don't. please listen. Let's do the
get to know me.
The first one I sent. Answer these random questions to find out which iconic young adult book you are.
Young adult. Okay, I better get the one I want.
I think I know maybe 2 young adult books, so this should be fun.
Which character had the saddest death? The options are, we're not going to say our answers. Or should we say our answers?
Yeah, let's say our answers.
Yeah. Okay. Which character had the saddest death? Augustus Waters, Primrose Everdeen, Fred Weasley, Max Lightwood, Luke Castellan, Tris Pryor. You know what's funny? That all of these probably spoiled some books. If you didn't know that these people died in the respective books. Augustus Waters is Fault in Our Stars.
Didn't read that.
Tris Pryor, I think it's Divergent.
Didn't read that.
Fred Weasley, Harry Potter.
Didn't read that.
Primrose Everdeen, Hunger Games.
Didn't read that.
The other 2, I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with Max Lightwood. I don't know who that is, but I didn't read the other 4 you mentioned, so I'm just going to go with Max.
Cool. I know this question is overused, but favorite color? Green.
And the options are blue, orange, black, pink, green, red. Mine is blue.
Mine is green.
Favorite book genre? Historical fiction, fantasy, romance, nonfiction, dystopian, and classic.
That's hard.
It's a good question. That's what she said. That's a good question.
I'm stuck between historical fiction, not fiction. Nah. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I thought it said fiction. Historical fiction and dystopian. Maybe fantasy.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with fantasy.
I'll go with historical fiction.
What's something?
One book
what's
in particular.
Something you? What are you thinking about?
Thank you for asking. It's the other Boleyn girls, other Boleyn, about King Henry VIII. You know him. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that guy.
You know that guy?
Okay. What's something you couldn't live without? The options are love, my friends, my family, people to care for, something to fight for, and food, water, and air.
I couldn't live with food, water, or air, so realistically speaking.
Yeah, I feel like they probably should have taken that one out because we kind of need the air, so I guess that one is it, food, air, and water.
Okay, who is your role model? My best friend. my teacher, my dad, my favorite author, my mom, my older sibling. I would say older sibling because I am the older sibling.
So yourself.
So myself.
Who is my role model? Not my favorite author because I don't know them. My mom, my dad, my best friend, my teacher. I have to choose between my parents.
I know. I already chose between them. Not gonna see answers. Unless
like
if you rewind, you probably hear it.
I'm not a big fan of that. What if I click them both at the same time, my mom and my dad?
It's not gonna work.
I'm gonna press them both and see which one presses. I'm gonna keep trying until something is pressed.
That's what no.
Okay, it pressed my dad. Mom, I love you.
All right.
How would your best friend describe you? So, how would I describe you? The options are selfless, intelligent, comforting, loving, brave, and funny. Rocio, you would describe me as...
It's... I didn't know you were on best friend basis.
Rocio, that's our whole reason for doing this podcast.
That's true. Sorry. Didn't read the
Guys, we promised we're friends. We promised that we talk.
Did not read the contract clearly. I would say... this is hard. They're all good. I would say funny, but I'm funnier. So I would have to go...
That's not the question, Rocio.
What's the definition for selfless?
Someone who is not selfish. They're very giving of themselves.
I'll say that.
I would say, yes, you are funny. Wait, how are we answering this?
It says best. It literally says.
Wait, I feel like we're answering it out. Are we doing the wrong thing?
I'm describing you, no?
How would your best friend describe you? Oh, so I should pick selfless.
Yeah.
That we were just doing it out loud. Okay, I would describe. Yes, you are funny, but I would describe you most as, out of these options, intelligent.
Hell yeah. Okay. Cool. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
And the options are Greece, LA, Chicago. I already got that one. England, Indianapolis, New York City. For sure. Well, Chicago's off the list. Indianapolis, no thank you.
Shouldn't even be here. I'm already feeling the wine.
Are you getting hot?
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break to a message from our sponsors. Just kidding, we're not sponsored.
Do you ever feel do you ever feel like wine that's not 14% alcohol is not good enough?
Well, have we got wait, what? Isn't this 14%?
That's why. That's not 14%. It's not good enough. This one's 14%, so it
well, have we... Okay, start over.
Okay. Do you ever feel like wine that's not 14%?
Well, have we got the... Sorry, I got excited. Do it again.
Do you ever feel like wine that's not 14% is not good enough for you?
Well, have we got the wine for you?
Do you know of this legend, this historical fiction, this historical figure, Snoop Dogg? That's all. That's the break.
Y'all just grab you a bottle of... what is this called? Like, what's the name of it?
It's called 19 Crimes, Cali Red, Snoop Dogg. It's
just look for the picture of Snoop on the bottle. That's all you need to do.
Yeah. We'll put a picture on our Instagram once we get sponsored.
There's probably something else in this one. Anyway, if I could live anywhere in the world,
Greece. I like the blue and white. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Greece.
Yeah, come live with me. Cool. Are you gonna read it or do I?
Just if I pointed at you.
Okay. Okay. What was your favorite class in school? Science, language arts, ELA, English language. What? English language arts. Interesting. PE, history. Class? Oh, I love skipping those.
Which school are we talking about? Middle school? Like grade school?
Oh, I was thinking about high school.
Oh, okay, high school.
Mine's not there. I liked math. Guess we'll go with science.
My favorite class in high school. Actually, history. I'm gonna go with history. Why are language arts and English language arts two different? Never mind. I don't care.
I thought it was ESL, like English is a second language. But
I don't know
whatever.
why they separated them. Any hidden talents? The options are: I can swim well. I can play matchmaker perfectly. I have too many to count. I can draw very well. I can do magic. I can act.
I can't do any of those.
Hidden talents. I can't. I wouldn't say that I could swim well. I could manage not to die if need be, in
Trigger.
water. I can play matchmaker perfectly. No, I wouldn't say that. Never tried. I can do magic. Yeah, actually, I used to. Hello, listeners. Here's
Why are you looking so deep?
Here's a deep cut fact about Willow James here. When I was a kid, I used to, for my birthdays and Christmas, I used to ask for magic kits. And my mom would always give me a magic kit, and I would put on magic shows in the living room or really wherever, just in the street, in the car. So if everything else fails in my career, you know where to find me. I'm going to say magic because I mean, I can act, but I also, that's not hidden. It's my career. So I wouldn't say it's hidden. I cannot draw at all. So
I'm gonna go with I can swim well. You know, I'm in fucking swim. So yeah, I can swim in the lake, in the water. H2O. Go to karaoke song. The options are Before You Go by Louis Capaldi, This Girl Is on Fire by Alicia Keys, Dancing Queen by ABBA, Memories by Maroon, number 5, Don't Go Breaking My Heart by Elton John with Kiki D, Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears.
Full disclosure, I've never been to karaoke, so
Me neither. I do karaoke in cars.
Yeah, like we do that, but like not, none of these songs.
Yeah.
I guess Dancing Queen, like that's probably one that would always come on.
Yeah. I might go with This Girl's on Fire.
I know at least 2 words to that.
This Girl Is on Fire, that's 4.
No, Dancing Queen.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna pick This Girl's on Fire too, because I probably could sing more of that. I probably couldn't, but I'm gonna pick that. Hey, Alicia. Okay, and finally pick a quote. The options are, excuse me, but there is no excuse for this. I'm not content with this content. I need to read what I read again. I object to this objection. What are these? Hope you don't mind me messing with your mind. Cucumber.
I'm stuck between I need to read what I read again and I object to this objection.
I'm going to pick I need to read what I read again.
I'll pick I object to this objection.
Okay, what did you get?
All right, I got answered these random questions to find out which iconic YA book you are. And my results are Percy Jackson and the Olympians. You're energetic, sarcastic, and have a light sense of humor that everyone loves. You have lots of friends, but only a few really close ones. You try to make a difference in this world and will always choose the right thing. There you have it, kids.
That's what I got.
You got Percy Jackson too?
Yeah, and I got the same description.
Oh, you better jeopardize.
Right. BuzzFeed, you can't get anything right. Okay, the next one. Let's do. Which book series should you read based on your food choices?
Okay. Well, that could be. Okay.
Yeah, this may not. I'm going to check this again tomorrow because my answers could change based on how I feel. But okay, just right now.
Your food choices will reveal which great book series you need to read next. Food and books, a great combo if you ask me.
The first one was for breakfast: pancakes, egg and avocado toast, French toast, eggs and bacon.
Hella easy, French toast.
I'm gonna pick avocado toast.
You're hungry for a snack. What are you eating? Is it cookies, some berries, potato chips, chocolate muffins?
What a strange list. I'm gonna go with chips. I typically would go for a cookie, but not always for a snack. I don't want fruit for a snack. No, thank you.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Potato chips too.
I don't think I've ever had a chocolate muffin in my house. Lunchtime. What are you eating? A nice flavorful sandwich, sushi, a colorful salad. Every day can be Taco Tuesday.
I'm gonna go with sushi. Because I already eat tacos.
I'm gonna go with. Should I go with tacos? I don't want a salad. But I probably would eat a salad. I'm gonna go with a salad.
Ew. Now we're with what's your favorite chocolate listed below? Is it dark chocolate? Is it milk chocolate? Is it white chocolate? Is it semi-sweet chocolate? What? What's
Do
semi-sweet
people
chocolate?
eat semi-sweet? Yeah, I thought semi-sweet chocolate was just like you get it for like cookies and brownies and stuff. I've never known that people just eat it straight. I think white chocolate is the food of Satan. You heard it here first. I'm gonna go with dark chocolate.
I'm gonna go with milk chocolate.
Let's have an afternoon snack: hummus with bread/veggies, an apple,
Thank you.
a smoothie, a handful of granola.
Granola.
Just a handful, huh? I'm probably gonna have an apple.
You're picking too many healthy choices.
Mm-hmm.
It's dinner time. Are you picking a juicy burger, steak and veggies, stir fry, or pasta and garlic bread?
Well, I don't eat a burger. I don't eat like beef. I don't eat beef, so no burger, no steak. Stir fry is probably what. No, I'm gonna go with stir fry.
I'll go with pasta and garlic bread. Oh my god, there's some more.
Yeah, I thought we were done. Have a dessert: frozen yogurt, cheesecake, cake pops, donuts.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, I don't. How do you feel about cake pops?
They're fine.
I hate them. It's just like wet cake. It's like somebody took cake, like a piece of cake, and chewed it for you, and then they put it on a stick and covered it in more something else, some chocolate, some frosting. I don't. It's like, yeah, it's just like. Stop looking at me like that. It's just like already chewed cake. Anybody else? We'll ask the listeners. Anyway.
So what are you choosing?
I chose cheesecake.
Oh, the same thing. What's your favorite thing to eat while reading? Cereal, mango. Who would eat mango while reading? How would you hold the pages? That's so sticky. Cupcakes or scones. I like scones. I don't know if I like them while eating, but I love a good scone.
I don't typically eat while reading.
I'm gonna sue BuzzFeed. I just saw the answer.
I'm gonna go with I don't have scones. Like, why the fuck would I don't know. Cereal. I don't have cereal. I'm actually gonna go with mango because I guess that would be.
I mean, if you eat it with a fork, I guess.
I don't know. Okay, I got the folk of the air. Wait, what is it? What is this test again? Your food choices will reveal which great book series you need to read next. You should read The Folk of the Air, a trilogy by Holly Black. Sit down with your favorite foods and some water because you're in for a ride with some enemies to lovers' romance. Okay. What did you get? Do not say Catcher in the Rye. Oh, it's not a series.
No.
What did you get? Percy Jackson?
You should read Percy Jackson and the Olympians by Rick Rio. I'm not going to say his name. There's a great chance you've already read these, especially if you're Gen Z. Anyways,
All right, 2 for Percy Jackson.
I guess I'm consistent.
If you get Percy Jackson again on the next one, we're ending this episode.
Yeah. Okay. Also, update on my dad. When he turned the air on, he put it on hot, not cold.
You turn the heat on?
We are doing great.
That's why you're over there just sweating. Okay, the third one. Your choices in this quiz will reveal what genre you'd be if you were a book.
Oh, there's more?
Mm-hmm. All right, you got it?
Sure. What kind of movie / TV do you like to watch the most? These are long choices. Choice number 1. Something dark and twisted that may or may not have a ghost, zombie, or serial killer in it. Option 2. Something relatable, funny, or dramatic. Option 3. Something with magical creatures or a different world that I can get lost in. Option 4. Something set in the future or another planet with futuristic technology. Option 5. Something that I'll need to think about or solve. May or may not have a plot twist. Option 6. Something about a real person or an event that may or may not be a documentary.
I gotta reread those because I wasn't even latching onto them. Okay. Movies and TV. I'm not really watching a lot of that.
I'll go with a documentary.
I'm yawning. Why am I yawning? Rocio, this is why it makes me sleepy. That's what it is. Every time I drink this, I feel like I want to go to bed. I would say something relatable, funny, or dramatic for me. The other ones are too long for me to read again. I don't want to do that. Okay, what are you picking?
Something about documentary. Real person or event that may or may not be a documentary.
You're really sweating over there. Is everything okay?
Yeah, the heat thing is still not working.
Want me to bring a fan to your house? Choose the picture that speaks to you. All right, I'm going to describe these pictures to you guys. The first one, top left, is a what is that? What do we have here? It's a person with the moon book. Okay. Mm-hmm. And the top right is one of those things like they used to have at the Museum of Science and Industry. That's not where it was. At the museum, when you put your finger, it was at the Wonder Museum. You put your fingers on it, and the little light thing starts to go. Is whatever. Who cares? Then there's a side mirror on a car through a rainy window. Then there is a baby doll with a cracked face. Then there are 2 chairs on a sandy beach, facing the water. Then there is a tile that says the word "imagine" in the middle with a bouquet of sunflowers in the middle. I'm gonna go with the picture that speaks to me. The beach is speaking to me right now.
I chose the broken doll.
Interesting.
Which character would you most like to meet in real life? Which character would you most like to meet in real life? I feel like that sentence is not. Anyways, Mona Vanderwall from is it Pretty Little Liars? Ellen
Couldn't tell you.
Star Carter from The Hate You Give. Pennywise. Severus Snape. Harry Potter or Malcolm X. I feel like Malcolm X shouldn't be in this.
He's not a character. Malcolm, they put fictional characters in here, Pennywise, and then they said Malcolm X. I would love to meet him, but I'm not picking him because he's not a character. But I also am not familiar with. I'm gonna pick Pennywise. He would kill me, but I don't know who the other ones are enough. So.
I'm gonna go with Malcolm X. Fuck it.
What would be your dream pet? An owl or a parrot? A pack of hungry wolves? Okay. A dinosaur, a dog, a dragon, or a cat? Well, you have 2 of those.
Yeah.
And I have 1 of those. So let's take the dog and cat off. Can you imagine if I was like, you have 2 of those, and it was a dragon and a cat? So we're going to pick between a dragon, a dinosaur, an owl or parrot, or a pack of hungry wolves.
I'm 100% going to pick a dragon.
Yeah, because you could fly, right?
Yeah.
You could ride it.
Ew.
I can come to your house on a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Were you going to say that's what she said?
Yep.
Hey, which of the following sounds like a great getaway? A secluded cabin in the woods, a lavish hotel in a city shrouded in mystery.
Ooh.
Somewhere I can visit my favorite celebrity and hang out with them.
Like,
Somewhere
do they know
that's
I'm gonna hang out with them, or am I gonna kidnap them and hang out with them?
Nope, you gotta do it when you get there. Somewhere that's relaxing and where there's no drama. Okay, maybe a little drama. In a space station determining the course of your next hyperdrive destination. In a lush forest surrounded by fairies that may grant you a wish. I would like to be in a lush forest with the fairies. I'll just say that here.
I'm gonna go lavish hotel mystery. Okay, what's your dream job? An actor, an ambassador to a foreign country,
No.
a teacher professor, no thank you.
Mm-mm.
Some political role, no thank you. A surgeon, nope, we drink too much
tried
coffee
it.
for that. A publicist for a celebrity, that'd be fun.
Well, I mean, we all know what my answer is going to be. An actor. What are you picking, publicist?
Yes. Oh, for a celebrity, I keep
You got publicist. This works out. This is a good. I like that question.
This is perfect because then I'll be your publicist. What do they do? Publicist.
I'll send you a
Like social
contract.
media kind of thing. Oh yeah.
What do you not like to read about? I'm not a fan of nonfiction books or books about people's everyday lives. I want to escape. I don't like to read books with painfully obvious plots. I really don't like to read fiction. Wow, let's try that again. I really don't like fiction. I'd rather read to learn something. I cannot read anything about boring.
That's
I didn't finish the sentence. I cannot read anything about boring regular people. I want suspense. I really just like happy endings. Where's the fun in that? I really don't like to read about magical worlds. It's just not believable to me.
When I think about boring regular people, I don't want to say Catcher, but at the same time, not really, because he wasn't a regular person.
He was not, but he was boring.
Yeah, that's the part. I'm gonna choose that one.
I'm gonna do that because even if I predict the plot for the book, I'll probably still read it.
Which of these looks like something you and your friend would do? Play a game of basketball, no thank you. Explore abandoned sites, maybe. Game together, no thank you. Ride together, no thank you. Box it out, maybe. Chill by the pool, maybe. What would we do?
Okay, so we would definitely not box it out. Start there.
No.
Game together, none of us do that.
We did that once. We played Mario Kart. I lost all the time. I would not like to.
Oh, right. Yeah, not that. Right together. Probably not. Play a game of basketball. Only one out of the group used to actually do that, and I would not want to do that. Let's say the pool.
Yeah.
I think the pool.
Yeah, it's the pool.
And lastly, what's your favorite part about reading a book? I love when books make my heart beat faster. I can't. That's never happened.
I haven't done that.
I love when a book makes me laugh and cry. I love when I can use my imagination. I love when a book keeps me guessing. I love when I can learn about someone famous and what they went through. I love imagining what the future is going to be like.
I'm gonna go with I love when a book keeps me guessing.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to go with imagination, actually.
Alright, what was this book about? Your choices in this quiz will reveal what genre. How do you say the word? Genre? Genre you'd be if you were a book. I would be a mystery/thriller. Mystery novels allow you to solve puzzles and keep you in a state of extreme suspense. The story is not explained until the very end, and it might be a surprise ending that you didn't see coming. Some examples mystery novels include Monday's Not Coming, Cousins, the Truly Devious series, and The Naturals. I feel like they got that from the last question.
They scrapped all the rest of them. I got fantasy. Fantasy books are filled with dragons, adventure, magic, knights, castles, and more. These fictional books often take place in an imaginary world with fantastical creatures that you'll be enchanted by. A few fantasy books are the Harry Potter series, the Percy God, Percy Jackson. The Percy Jackson series, Game of Thrones, The Red Queen, and the Shadow and Bone series.
Ooh,
Didn't they turn Shadow and Bone into Netflix or something?
Yep.
Okay, so do we got one more quiz. Do we want to do that, or do we want to do the Would You Rathers?
Well, this one's fun because it's just quick yes or no.
Is this the
Quick round, fire round. Ready?
How many? Everyone lies about reading these 20 books. How many have you actually read? Okay, let's go down.
Have you read The Great Gatsby? Hell yes.
Yes.
Would read again.
Loved it.
10 out of 10.
To Kill a Mockingbird. Read it. Would
No.
read it again.
No, I haven't read it.
Have you read Frankenstein by Mary Shelley? Yes, loved
No.
it.
No.
Have you read Romeo and Juliet? No.
Yes. Have you not read Romeo? Have you read? Truly read. Have you really truly read The Catcher in the Rye by Jerome D.
By
Salinger?
Jerome C. Salinger. Unfortunately, yes, we have.
Yes.
And if you have not heard that episode, please go back and listen to our first episode of Catcher in the Rye. Have you actually read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen? Nope.
Yes. Have you really read Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott? No.
Nope. Have you read Moby Dick or The Whale by Herman Melville? Nope.
Nope. Have you truly, genuinely read The Jan Eyre by Charlotte Brontë? No.
No, I have it though. You never read Jane Eyre? I feel like that's another high school. I don't know. I never read that. Have you actually read The Odyssey by Homer? Unfortunately, yes.
Have you really read The Outsiders by S.C. Hinton? Yes, I have the anniversary edition in my bookshelf or the box because my cat throws all the books on the floor. Anyways.
Did you genuinely read Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck? Nope.
No. Have you actually read Animal Farm by George Orwell?
Nope. Have you really read Lord of the Flies by William Golding? Nope. On my list though.
Have you actually read Macbeth by William Shakespeare? Yes.
Yeah, I read that. Have you read The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne? Nope.
Have you read The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway?
No.
Is this a book he wrote when he was in Cuba?
I have no clue. Didn't know he was in Cuba.
Pretty sure he's the one that went to Cuba.
Have you read 1984 by George Orwell? Nope. And finally, yes.
Have you actually read The Adventures of Tom Sawyer? No, but I have the book.
No, and I'm never going to get the book. Okay, and we are going to take a quick break. We will be right back.
And we're back. So, Willow, would you rather read Catcher in the Rye 2 more times or not read for the next 5 months?
I would rather not read for the next 5 months. Oh, you said 2 times.
Yeah.
Nope, not worth it. I'd rather not read any book for the next 5 months because as difficult as it was for me to get through Catcher in the Rye the first time, I do not think I have it in me to do it 2 more times. What about you?
I feel like it would take me 5 months to read it twice, so I might as well just not read anything. You know?
Yeah, you really got me with 2 times versus 5 months, because I'm really going to miss out on a lot of reading in 5 months, but it might take me 5 months to read Catcher in the Rye twice, so.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what are we doing? Truth or drink, or would you rather questions?
Would you rather?
What was the last thing you searched for on your phone? I can answer that. I searched for chicken embryo development.
The last thing that I searched for on my phone?
Yeah.
Are these truth questions?
Truth or drink? Yeah.
Oh, then the last thing I searched on my phone was, let me open up my tabs. Places to get a massage. Because I'm gonna do that at some point.
After you dropped a piece of food, what's the longest time you've left it on the ground and then ate it?
Probably a few seconds.
Mm.
Like, what is it, 5-second rule? Yeah, I'm pretty quick
Yeah.
about getting it off the floor. I mean, I'm not gonna just like stare at it on the floor and be like, I'll come back in about 5 minutes and get that off and eat that.
No, I panic and
Yeah.
get it immediately.
I mean, it depends on the floor too. If the floor is filthy, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Would you rather not read for 1 month or not take photography for 1 month?
Did you just make that up as you said it?
Yes.
One more time for me, please.
Would you rather not read for a month or not take pictures for a month?
I'd rather not read for a month. Because not taking pictures for a month could potentially mean no money from pictures for a month.
And you know what the other option means? No podcast. So you're showing your true colors to the audience.
No, it doesn't mean no podcast. We could just do one of these episodes. No book needed.
It's literally a bookcast.
Not for this one, though. We don't even need a book. Rocio, look at my eyes. Where are they? It's the wine.
Yeah. Trying to think of other ones. We need to think of book-related ones.
We probably should have looked some things up before we started this episode, huh?
I thought you had. I was just relying on you.
Yeah. I had some things open, but I didn't like any of them.
Okay.
Because none of them were book related. It was a bunch of like sexual things. Like, what's your fetish? And I was like, that's not on brand for this, really.
Well, I guess the audience will never know now.
Yeah, well, that's all we have. So, we really hope that you learned something about us. If you didn't, that's okay. Yeah, we're gonna remain mysteries for the entire duration of this podcast. Anyway, listen, y'all. We don't know when episode 6 is gonna. Now, episode 6 is gonna come out with History's All You Left Me. We are not done. The book is about 300 pages, and we are not done with the book yet. So we hope it will be released before July.
No later than mid-June.
Right. It's not going to be the July episode. That'll be a different. Do we have time?
Yes, we will.
That'll be a different book. We'll probably just pick a shorter book. But even though we're not done with this one yet, we will let you know which book is next and when episode 7, will be released. And it may knock off our... No, it's not going to... We're going to be on schedule, I think. If you want to keep up with us. Oh, also, guys, Rocio's going to pick our next book. And if you listen to the last episode, or maybe the one before that, well, I guess both of the ones with The Alchemist, we vowed to stay away from books about sad boys. So it will most likely be written by a woman and focus on a woman. Yeah. Because we've had enough sad boys. Maybe she won't be sad either. We've had enough sad main characters. So stay tuned for that one. You know where we are. If you're listening to this episode, you're an avid listener and we love you. But if don't look like that, we do love them, I guess. That's a strong word. If you are listening to this for the first time, this is your first time listening, hello, welcome. I'm Willow.
Maybe this was in the if this is your first time listening to us, give us another chance.
If this is your first time listening to us, you should probably go back to the top. But if you don't...
Actually, can you add that section at the beginning? Because I feel like they would have clicked off way earlier.
As a disclaimer.
If this is your first time listening to us, give us another chance. Don't let this episode be a representation of...
Listen, Rocio, we are who we are, okay?
You are who you are.
Well, who are you? Anyway, we are on Instagram at We Read Bookcast. You can email us at wereadbookpod@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook at We Read Bookcast. You can find us on YouTube, and if you just type in the name of our bookcast, You can find us on Goodreads at goodreads.com/WeReadBookcast, or just type in the name of the bookcast on Goodreads and join our virtual book club. There is nothing on the most recent book because, as we said, we ain't finished. We're gonna have a website soon. That's what she said. We're gonna have a website soon where it's gonna be a landing page for everything. Once Rocio and I actually sit down and do it.
I didn't even know we were having a webpage, guys. Or y'all. Did we talk about that?
We did.
What?
We did. Because I was like, I'm gonna send you the password, and I put the password on the doc, and I sent you the link. You don't remember any of that?
Nope.
Okay.
To be fair, this is my first day out of grad school, so.
You're right. You've been swamped. So yeah, we're gonna have a little landing page. Are we anywhere else? YouTube, blah blah blah.
In the streets.
Listen, it's getting nice outside. We're vaccinated. We're in the streets.
We're vaxxed and got books to read.
And people to see. We don't have anybody to see.
And people to see.
We don't have anybody to see.
We don't got people to see.
We don't have anybody to see.
Nope.
But yeah, I think that's all we got for today. We probably should start recording at night too, though. That's
yep. Please like and subscribe.
And okay, bye.